things go well for me when I'm able to work on a lot of things simultaneously. So my model would be someone like Sigmar Polke, who I didn't really get to know his work until really mid-80s. Or someone like Picasso, who went through lots of changes and even within a single year would make like a serious painting, a goofy painting. And it took me a long time to accept that that's the kind of artist I naturally am. I think one of my earliest teachers since I came to New York really was Joseph Beuys, and the basic idea that art had a healing, could have a healing function, first for the artist and then for the society. The life of the painter is this clash of all the wonderful ideas and things we're thinking about, and on the other hand, we are craftsmen. We make stuff. It's very old technology. I come in here by myself, and I use sticks with hair on them, and I brooms and buckets of paint. So the actual technical way the paintings are made is like running a shop. It's a small shop in here. I don't make a painting like this thinking I'm performing, but of course I am involved in this kind of give and take with the painting. So when I'm really involved in the painting, these are very big. I paint them usually on the ground, so I'm walking on top of the painting, and so I'm very conscious that there is a performance about putting paint on canvas. When a painting really goes well, one is conscious of working hard on the painting, but also sort of watching it happen. So you work hard, but then there's a lot of this, the way things come together. I could just say it's sort of a mystery to me as well. Usually the place is covered with newspaper. So I was used to working on paintings and then being bombarded, you kneel down and you look at some, you start reading some article, or you're just, the amazing amount of random images that come to us. And now it's all on computers and phones, but it's everywhere. We're getting these images. And so they just started making their way into the work. So you get a piece of newspaper that goes into the painting, sometimes just to sop up the paint. And then other times it seems like an important image, and you put it in there. So I think Beuys's emphasis on healing, and he comes out of Steiner, the great German kind of mystical philosopher guy. And so Beuys is very involved with ideas of helping society. So I went, wow, okay, this is possible. It's possible for humans to communicate to each other in very powerful, unexplainable ways. And he did that. So to connect Beuys with all the work I was doing with the clients from the 8-state treatment programs and Rivington House, the residences, and my training as an art therapist, again, these are not, they're not people with great knowledge of art history, but they made works of art which were incredibly emotional, powerful, true. There's great truth in what they were expressing. And that was inspiring to me because I realized it wasn't about one's technical skill particularly, it wasn't about the art history, it wasn't about reading enough of the theorists or whatever to understand painting. I realized that if one could bring one's life and one's emotion into the work, there's always a possibility that that can be received.